What's up, Internet? We are here once again with Trials of Mana. We're here out in the middle of the icy tundra. I think we're looking for Undine right now. It's been a week. But let's get moving. And hopefully we will find more spirits to be found. Because, you know, that's what we're here for. Let's see. Monsters. Well, that seems likely. Honestly, there seems like there'd be a lot of monsters. Are there any weapons and gear we can procure while we're here? Because, you know, it's always important to update your stuff when you can. Okay, there's a shield. That's going to do absolutely nothing for us because we can't equip it. That, however, will be useful, so we're going to buy that. The nice thing is because I did all this grinding that I did, I have a metric crap ton of money to spend on stuff. So we can just update all the stuff we have, and hopefully that will put us in a good position. Also, we have, like, you know, stats on everything, because we shouldn't be half as high leveled as we are. Alright. What do we got here? Got new armor, so that means there should be some new weapons. Yes, please. I'll take that, and I shall take this flail. Still got a metric crap ton of money. Okay, so we gotta equip some stuff. Up here, I think we got a couple of spells we haven't really looked at either. I believe Sprite has gained a summon, which is kind of neat. I think plate armor is what we need. Not the Teflul plate. Okay. Now I gotta swap our teammates. Haven't really found much else in terms of equipment though, just armor and, you know, weapons, which is fine, but we still have really old, like, hats, and we haven't found anything to replace that yet. Alright, so I believe it's the Velvet Cape we bought? Yep. The nice thing is, combined with our stat boost based on levels, the armor is going to give us a nice, healthy defensive boost as well. So we should be pretty well equipped for what we're trying to do anyway. If I recall, this little chunk of the game is a little tricky. We seem to have pretty decent amounts of MP. I don't think we really need to level. I don't think we need to stay in an inn immediately. We just gotta figure out how to get out of here. So there should be an exit around here somewhere. The question is where? There it is. And it's all Christmassy. I do quite like the lighting here. And for the hell of it, let's see, where is it? We're gonna summon something, because that sounds fun. So that's what we can do now. Which means Sprite is probably going to be a lot more effective in combat, if we so choose to be. However, you know, I would only suggest ever using that for boss fights, and even then, you know, focus on healing, because you are the team healer. I can do this! I don't care if everything's dead, I can do this! So I'm going to. I remember this area being pretty... Was there a chest? I think there was. I remember this area being kind of tricky. But, that's mostly because of enemy levels. Because we're pretty well leveled, I don't think it's going to be too big an issue. We already have like 3 levels on these guys, so... I think this is actually a pretty good grind spot if you're low leveled for this kind of area, because it's tricky, but they've got nice levels. So as long as you can, you know, survive stuff like that. Whoa, which could be a little tricky. I'm going to use candy, because I feel like that would be useful. And we've got more than enough candy to replace, should we need it, for boss fights. Just gotta keep an eye on for gold statues to sort of indicate where boss fights might be. If we can do that, we should be fine. I'm just trying to think what the next boss fight is, and I genuinely do not remember, which could be a problem. But I can still do a vague screen clearing attack like that. Hopefully it does clear clear the screen, and it does. Awesome. Problem is, I think this is one of those areas that happens to feature quite a few dead ends, like that. I mean, again, these aren't going to be too bad. The mage is really the big threat, and even so, I think we can probably survive long enough to, you know, make it out of here pretty well, but still, I don't like these dead ends. There's too many of them. Like, an extra dead end every now and then, you know, to keep the player on the toes, that's not a bad idea, but, you know, make them valuable. Don't just make them trap rooms that have enemies in them all the time. Like, you know, maybe it's okay to have a trap area like that every now and then, but seriously, you really, really should... Oh crap, we're gonna die. You really should at least have a reason to go to the trap rooms. Okay, I want you to heal me, because I'm about to die. The nice thing is, with the level of awesome spirit she has, we should be able to keep ourselves pretty well alive, so long as we can get that heal off. And that's why you upgrade spirit on your healer. Stay alive. Also, it works wonders for summons like what she's got. As well as... See? Another dead end room. Not very good. I mean, it's not like we can't handle this, and I'm more than happy to get some free experience, but it's more frustrating than anything. Oh, there was an extra route I did not see. Just make sure that mage doesn't get that spell off, please. That would be kind of scary, team. No chest. Alright, well, we got a gray statue, which means we're probably close to a landmark we need to be at, but probably not near a boss. I think. But we saved either way, so we're okay. If we happen to get jumped by a boss, it shouldn't be too devastating. No chest. Ah, crap. The mage got a spell off. That could be not good for us. Okay. Well, we can healing light us. Just gotta keep an eye on that MP, I suppose. Because it looks like the mage can't do more than maybe at most 150. And I think that's pretty optimistic, but it's not ideal to get hit by that, certainly. As long as we have about 100, 150 health, we should be able to survive anything that mage throws at us. Because I don't think they can chain magic. Yeah, I remember this part being kind of a bit of a maze. The fact that we found one of those statues is a good sign, of course. Trick is figuring out where we need to go after this. I think it's up. This looks kind of familiar based on when I last played this game, which was years ago. Yeah, I think I actually played it for Halloween at my grandma's house a couple of years ago. Because there's just not much else for me to do there because she has no TV or anything. No internet connection. Just played Secret of Mana 2. And Metabots. That was my Halloween last year. I should play some more Metabots. Metabots is fun. Well, I could do this. I don't know if it'll kill them, but I might as well, or else I'm going to lose it anyway. No, it's not good enough. My teammates can't use theirs. Don't feel like wasting magic there, considering that we could save it to, you know, not die. This seems like one of those things where you want to head backwards in order to move forward, so we're probably going to take a right to go to the previous screen. Fight the guys that we previously seen. Yay! She's here. I'm glad that she is here. Okay. Yay, chest. We got some chocolate. Chocolate is the best. It's better than candy. I may be wrong, because this looks like a dead end. Which this game seems to be full of. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, just heal her so she doesn't die, please. Okay. And I think we're okay for the most part. Can't go that way. So yeah, completely pointless dead end area. Awesome. But we get to see more pretty twinkly lights in the trees, so that's kind of nice. I do like that effect. There's another area really pretty in the game that does something similar. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, you need to heal yourself. Fortunately, I don't think Mage will chain stuff, so that'll at least give us a moment of breathing room, as long as you don't run straight up into him. Might as well use this. Uh-oh. Oh, that could be bad. Okay, well, she survived that, but she should still probably heal herself up, just in case. As we fight the weird bunny dinosaur thingy. Nope, don't want to sit there punching a seahorse. Want to punch Mage because he's going to make our lives a problem. Go team. Plus free chest. An Undine icon. It's okay, you've only missed about 10 minutes, no big deal. We've just been wandering around the ice trying to figure out where we need to go. Anything here? Nope. Yeah, see, this part is kind of like a crappy maze. That's a place that's important later, but it's not where we need to go right now, I don't think. That is, I want to say where you start if you pick the mage girl. Who has a similar story to our main character. Now the problem is... And I had this same problem last time I played this too, it's just, I know to get there... because that feels at least kind of like a natural path, but I'm not sure where to go to get to where we need to be. Which I want to say is just a random cave. Okay, well I don't think we were trapped here before, so I guess that's progress? I will accept that as progress. Yay for progress. Okay, we got an exit. Let's take it. Oh crap, we got a mage. Gotta jump on these guys before they do their stupid magic. That's going to make our lives worse. I think we need to go left. See, it's the eternal problem. Good adventurers always go left, but you can't go wrong if you go right. Guess we'll go left. Alright. Found a boss guy. I believe we are on the right track. Who are you? Probably our father. Dun dun dun. Okay, so we found some golems. Might be a good time to use our summon. I don't know why that one golem took damage before anything else. I will not say no to extra damage, though. Actually, we should probably use our other teammates' abilities as well. I'm going to boost my defense, because that seems useful. Oh, that's not good. Okay, shoot. Well, we've got our team heal anyway, that's useful. Actually, yeah, buff our healer. That's useful. I didn't realize I actually already had my team heal. Ah, crap, I'm gonna waste a couple wishes here, but I need it. Okay. I want protection on our damage dealer, please. And I would like to swap with him. There we go. Okay, now if we go back to our healer, might as well heal everyone because Mia's in a bit of a spot. The problem is I've not been tracking which one I've damaged the most, and juggling multiple bosses kind of sucks like that. I mean, I could do that, and that's going to help us, sure. And that's definitely going to help us. I do appreciate screen clearing. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's exceptionally not good. But this is why you have a team healer who can heal your entire party, which is why it's important to get that class up early, so that you don't get murdered, like, immediately by that. Well, she kept herself alive. Kinda. Ouch. I don't think that's going to be the last game over we see. Fortunately, we did save like a mile away. Oh. Alright, continue. Frostbite Fields. Okay, well, we got to remember that we have our team heal now. That's at least useful for us. And we got to figure out how to get back there. That is also going to be useful for us. But yeah, multiple enemies that can chain magic. Not ideal. Chest. Ah. Of course, I'm not going to get the thing that'll at least give us extra experience. No, that would be nice. That's the one thing I don't like about my character. He's just so slow. He's got such a freaking long wind-up. Everything else about him's great. It just takes forever to actually swing his bloody sword. Alright. I'm eaten by a lizard. That is not good. Just gotta kind of remember where those bosses are so that we can save ourselves a little bit of grief and heal up beforehand. I think that's around here, sorta. You know, the frustrating thing is we have levels on this thing that should not be all that tough, but it's just really more obnoxious than anything. No, wizard, you're not getting your spell off. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure you don't get that move off, because that's gonna make problems for us. Yeah, that works. Do that. Crap. And then he dies, because the way this game orders stuff is messed up. Oh, there's another mage up there. That's good. Oh crap. Run, 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 run. Yep, heal yourselves as much as you like, just don't cast a spell that's gonna kill me. Thank you. Signed, me. You're not the only one who has a team heal, you know, you're not that special. Still, it's annoying, and I'd prefer you not do that. Like, ever again, please. Right, well, at least we killed him. That's the big problem. That bunny spat out another bunny. I think this one actually gets rare drops too, because it's a rarely appearing opponent. Alright, 1+ allies. Do that 1+ thing. Terrific. There's a bit of a decrease in stats when you spread your spell out like that, but it is more than worth it. No chest. As long as we don't run into one of those mages. That's the one thing I don't want to run into out here. They're the worst. Ooh, chest? No chest. I hate that I have to wait like an extra 2 seconds after I finish a fight. Okay. I don't know if it's a flag, so I'm going to check it anyway. Naturally got funneled here again, even though I know this is not where I need to be. It's kind of magical like that. I think that's a sign you've probably done something wrong with your natural layout of your maze area if you automatically always get filtered to the wrong place. Got a chest this time. I also would like to get a chest for every enemy I fight, please. Alright, we're actually getting something now. Boulder box! We can actually do damage to this thing and get extra experience. And it scales with our levels, so it's actually going to be worth a damn to fight. Alright. Plus, you can actually get another box off him. Which can, in turn, be another Polter box if you're really, really lucky. Okay. I got to figure out where we are. Still, the fact that we've already gotten to the kingdom means that, if nothing else, we are close to where we need to be to fight that knight guy again, or the robots, which means we need to heal up the room before that. And then we just gotta keep an eye on who has what damage. The problem is they seem to be able to do about 300 damage if they chain their spells. And given that, you know, at least some of our teammates don't have that, that is exactly how we don't want things to shake out. Alright. Now I think fight 1, except it isn't, because still kind of janky game. I believe the next room's the one we gotta worry about, so let's heal up here. Okay. It's the knight that hurt Sylph. There's a portal, it needs to be opened. Okay. Whoa! One of our teammates is already basically down to nothing. That's not good. Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage. This is actually a genuinely scary fight. I can do this. That'll help our odds a little bit. I think these guys are actually functionally weaker than the other guys, relatively, but it's their magic you gotta worry about. Okay, well, since you're busy bonking something, I'm gonna increase my defense a little bit. And here's where things start going a little bit wrong. Heal everyone, and please don't get caught up in a chain of awful magic by everyone else. Again, I at least have an idea of which one of these golems has the most damage applied to him. As long as I don't get them mixed up, we can at least take them out one at a time, sorta. Uh-oh. Yep, here's where things go bad. Okay. Heal all, Please. Oh no. Now hopefully that had an effect. In fact, just to be careful, I'm gonna heal everyone again. Just because I do not trust when they do that. That is scary, and that is why fighting multiple bosses at once in this game is just such a stupid endeavor. Alright, we got one down. That means they can't do as much awfulness as they did previously. We still should probably try and heal everyone because of that. Okay, they're just chaining nonsense now. Okay, well, there's only one left. Ideally, if he doesn't chuck 3 spells at us at the same time somehow, we should be okay. Gotta appreciate that Sprite managed to somehow heal us even though she's dead. That's dedication. That is a good healer. You want a healer like that in your party. They are willing to go above and beyond in order to keep you alive. That is a good healer. Hey, we got the decapitation I disapprove animation. Nice. I like that animation. Alright, so our Enchantress upgraded. First thing we need is more spirit, so that she can give us more awesome healing. Plus, she can now summon golems. Which, I mean, ideally will be about as awesome as the enemies we just fought, although I sincerely doubt that's going to be the case. But hopefully. Alright, let's get out of here. This should be where the Mana Stone is located. Unfortunately, they did a thing wrong. Also, there's Undine. Looks much nicer than she did in Secret of Mana. Actually, all the summoned spirits look a lot better in this game. You know, for a Labyrinth of Ice, it's one room. I mean, the ice fields we were in were more of a Labyrinth of Ice, but sure, whatever. I don't think we need to go to the kingdom in the ice fields, at least yet. I think that's tied to another person, but we could check there anyway, because why not? After that, I think our next logical step would be to try and find Salamander, or Ifrit, or whatever he's called. I think he's Salamando in this game. Or it wasn't Secret of Mana. Some games he's translated as Ifrit. Others it's Salamander. The fire guy. He was at one point in a stove to keep an ice city warm. I remember that. Okay, Valkyrie's leveled up. We want to increase her spirit as well, but strength takes priority. Okay. Oh no. I'm terrified that we're gonna have to fight more multiple bosses, because that is like just the worst thing. Like, no matter how well prepared you are, those are basically just random crapshoots. And that's not good. No matter how you slice it, it's just awful to run into a situation where no matter how well you are prepared for something, the enemy might just stupidly chain magic against you. Alright, we can't increase strength, can't increase stamina. Spirit's next. Just so that we can... I mean, ideally for our warrior, we could use intelligence as well, but because our SP, or our MP, is derive from our highest mental stat, it's better to focus on one than the other, so. And because we have sabers, I think it increases the effectiveness of them as well. For stat boosting, I think it's duration as well as giving it a marginal increase in ability. I think. So I'm not 100% on that. Bonk. Oh, we're gonna get something from that? No. Unfortunate. Are we gonna be able to get into the Kingdom of Magicians? No. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's where the Red Mage Jerk comes from, so that's alright. We don't want to hang out with him anyway. He's the final boss of our quest or whatever. Except when he's not. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you could heal us all, that would just be awesome. Okay. And since I've got you... Hey, mental boost. That's useful. Come on. I want to see your new summon. Because why not? Well, that was entertaining if nothing else. Actually, that didn't do half bad damage. How much MP does that cost? Just out of curiosity. 2 MP, 1 MP. Healing costs 3, which sucks. Because of course that's what you really want to more often than not use. But regardless, we will make do with what we have. Now they said expressly that we want to go to the Beast Kingdom after a class change, which they didn't mention until after everything else. So I'm inclined to think they kind of expect you to go there last. Ice coin. That's not going to do much use for us. I want to go this way, I think. Oop. Okay, well that could have been worse, but still. Let's keep that healing up just in case. Because it's better to be safe than sorry. We got plenty of MP right now. I can do this. Not that it's going to do much for us. Might get a crit out and kill it though. Nope, not quite. And we don't have enough for anything else, so we're going to run out of there before that mage decides to get wise and hit us with something hard. Oh no! Oh, we got one of the pink bunny dinosaur things. Maybe we'll get a rare drop from it. Nope. No drops at all. Gotta get to that mage before he does something we're all gonna regret him doing. Alright, there we go. Getting about 50 experience per kill. It's about 150 experience per room. Last I checked, which was just before recording it, we had about 4,500 experience to level. I'm not sure exactly how much we had already worked on though, but that means that this level should be about 5,000, I think. Give or take. At least based on what I saw. And the growth formulas I know from this game. Nothing there. We're gonna transform into one of the other bunny dinosaur things. Bonk. Yes, it is. Which means more experience for us, although this thing is a little bit more dangerous, I think. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but I think it has a magic skill you don't want to get hit by. Come on, item seed. There's our lucky statue of not making me have to fight those bosses again. Very much going to save there. Attack decrease, not ideal. Still, experience is experience, and I'm not going to say no to it. No mages here, that's fine. Be nice if I could see where I am, but the game kind of auto-targets for you, which, depending on the situation, kind of is annoying. If you're fighting multiple people and you're trying to hit one specific enemy, half the time it'll just point you towards the wrong enemy. That kind of sucks. Alright, more experience for us. Still gotta get another 17 levels to the next class change. That's gonna suck. I think we want to go this way. This looks kind of familiar-ish. Went back to our old classic super move. Wasn't particularly super, but it was a move. Okay, this way, I think. In worst case scenario, it's more experience. These enemies aren't too scary, as long as that mage guy doesn't show up. At worst, they're a little obnoxious because they waste time, but they're not too bad. They don't even do all that much damage. Still good experience. And items. Not that I really need too many. Oh, come on, Mimic. Damn it. Alright. We probably should have gone south. Actually, this looks right. No chest. And then I think we're back in town. Yay. Okay, go to the inn, just so that we can save here. Do I have any item seeds? I do. Got a fairy walnut. That's actually really useful. Alright, yes, I would like to stay the night. Whoopsie. Yes, I absolutely want to save the game. Let's do that again. I like that they still offer to let you save the game, even if you haven't actually, like, you know, paid them. It's nice. No, I don't want your services. I just want to save the game. I don't know. I don't pilot boats. I have a turtle friend who takes me where I need to go. Okay, now I gotta remember where the other spirits are. Okay, so we got 3 more dots on the map. If I recall, you want to go to the beast area last. I think you want to go for Salamando second. I think the beast area is dead center of the map. I'm inclined to say the one we want to go to is at the south side of the map. I want to say it's in a desert, although I might be misremembering. For some reason, pressing A gives an alarm. That's interesting. I think this is the one we want to go to. Now we just gotta find a place to park our turtle. Can't go that way. That looks kind of beachy, but not beachy enough for this turtle's tastes, I guess. Alright, I think this is where we need to go next. We'll save just in case, but desert looks like where we want to go. Okay, so no new equipment. This is sort of a choose-your-own-adventure sort of moment in the game, so I guess there won't be any new armor either. That said, we shouldn't have too much issue with the enemies around here, because they should be roughly the same level as the previous area. So that's good. I think there is another upcoming boss fight, and I want to say it's a 2-on-1 fight too. So that's not exactly ideal, but it's not going to be as bad as a 3-on-3 fight. Because, no more chaining magic, please, enemies. That's the worst. I recognize these enemies. We already fought them, though. We're reusing enemies we fought 2 areas ago. Still, good experience. Oh, that's a lot more damage than I'd like to take. But that's why we have a team healer. Alright. Any chest? None. I remember this being an obnoxious maze as well. Although I don't think it's quite as bad. A lot of areas in this game are just kind of like that. They're just weird mazes with lots of dead ends for no adequately explained reason. It's another reason why I like Secret of Mana over this. Pretty much every location in that game had purpose. It's pretty rare to run into a situation where it was just like random nonsense for the sake of random nonsense and time wasting. Alright, a new path appeared. That tells me we should probably go that way. Yeah! Plus we got an item seed. Awesome. Plus the level 21 Polterbox. That means we're getting some experience tonight. Actually don't do all that much damage either. They pretty rarely attack. For a trap, they're basically the best of a bad situation because they're basically a prize. When they do attack, they do a crap ton of damage, but it's pretty rare for them to do that insane damage. Alright. We're all okay over here. Let's just keep hitting all the things that get in the way. No chest. Let's go north. Bonk. I love when she bonks things. It's such a fun attack. If not being a supreme healer wasn't reason enough to have her on her team. And get an idea of our surroundings. I never really understood this. Like, I guess it allows you to kind of see the map, but it seems also kind of pointless. I mean, it was used in the story at one point, but otherwise these little springy guys are kind of worthless. Now, if I recall, this is a starting point for the thief character. I don't think we have any business here. It does look like there's a little area behind here, but I think, again, that's not for us. That's for other people who aren't us. Let's get some more experience as we find our way to our next objective. No chest. Oh, they're using our own tricks against us. Although our summoner is a lot better at summoning because higher spirit stats. There's a chest over here. Candy. Actually, for the sake of safety, I'm gonna heal up. Just because we can and we got a moment to breathe, so why not? Alright. Potato Man. Tomato, not potato. I know my vegetables, except they're fruits. Sometimes, possibly. I don't like tomatoes, actually. Tomatoes are gross. They're one of two vegetable-ish type things I won't eat, along with onions. I have no idea why you'd want to. They just taste awful. But they make interesting enemies. Ah, there's no... Crap. Well, might as well heal up again. Fortunately, we've got the MP to do it. This is why you focus on one magic stat as opposed to both. Like, yeah, you'll get the extra defense, but you end up basically just kneecapping your ability to actually gain magic. For the most part, there's one or two moments where you're going to want to gain one, like, point into every stat just to boost your own abilities, but for the most part, it's basically going to be more of a hindrance than an asset to do so. Well, we're not trapped here, so this might be a way we need to go. I like that sprite. I'm just a guy that's a tomato. I don't think my attack would have hit him if I had not broken his egg. I think he's not technically classified as an enemy at that point. Alright, we won! Nothing down here. Bullets. Is that a pun? In the name of my enemies? That's not very serious fantasy. I do wish the screen clearing attacks would, clear the screen a little better, though. They're a little bit finicky about what is classified as a non-screen enemy. Wow, this room would be great for grinding. There's lots of enemies here. Alright, we came through that door. I'm gonna go south. We just need to remember that there's an orth exit if we end up at a dead end. Uh-oh. Hey, we leveled again. Don't want to increase that. Increase stamina so we can take a punch a little bit better. That should heal him. Petrification is the worst. That is a status ailment that I do not like in games. Because that's a good way to basically just completely technically kill your party without actually doing so. Oh good, it's these guys again. And we didn't heal. And we didn't find a place to save. Alrighty. Actually, if you become one enemy, that's fine by me. That means I don't have to worry about, like, multiple people chaining magic. Okay, first things first. Heal all of us. Now, please. Yeah, before that happens. If we could just heal up for that, that would just be super. Actually, increase protection against me. And then we're going to use Machine Golem on them. Because let's get a bit of a damage boost going. I think they split up again. Oh, that's not what we needed. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, because that happens. Okay, team healer. Do that thing where you heal the team. I'm gonna try and screen clear. The problem is, we're trying to heal right now. I'm pretty sure she's now effectively dead. So, whether or not it chooses to actually heal her and honor that heal is a little bit random. Like, that's the thing. You kind of have to, like, preemptively do stuff and just hope that the game honors what you chose to do before anything else. Okay. Again, we're going to heal up. It did not that time. Okay. Fortunately, we've got plenty of Cup of Wishes. Super Bonk, go! Okay, we're gonna, again, try to preemptively heal, just in case. Come on, let's get that yellow bar. Alright, we get 2 supers off. Uh-oh. You're doing a lot of things to me all at once that is preventing me from doing stuff. Stop it. Yeah, so combat in this game kind of doesn't work. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as Secret of Mana's broken-ass combat, but it has more than its fair share. Oh, I'm myself. Okay. I want you to eat that so you don't die. If you can do that, that would just be awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm still technically dead. Again, what the game chooses to honor is a little odd. But, I mean, we're still in the fight, kinda. That's the important thing. Okay, now let's try that again. We're again going to preemptively heal. For some reason, my control stick is not working properly. Awesome. That's a common problem with the Switch, with this version of the game, as I understand it. And the Switch controller in general. There's like a lot of like inherent drift to it. Alright, we killed one of them. We don't ever want to increase dexterity. That's a stupid idea. Increase spirit so that we can boost our magic later on. Whew. That guy didn't realize he was dead. Of course I'm going to increase my strength. I'm the Team Meat Shield. I need to be able to damage deal. So that was a bit of a dicey fight, but I don't know how much it costs to get like a new Switch controller. I imagine probably not cheap. But I think it's inherent to the design. Like, my controller isn't really in a bad spot or anything. Like, there's no play with the sticks or anything. They're fine, but just inherent to the design, they like somehow have like digital drift. And I've heard that's like a huge complaint with Trials of Mana, which is why a lot of people who get this end up like just taking the file off the game and just emulating it for Super Nintendo, basically. As I understand, is sort of what a lot of people tend to do, just because it's more playable with a Super Nintendo controller than like the actual inherent Switch stuff. I'm not sure if that did damage to me or not. I mean, it doesn't look like it did, so I guess that was just a visual thing. It's Captain Duck and an evil ninja running into palette swaps. They're totally different because they're blue. They're blue! Totally different. A bumpkin. That's not what that means. Alright. So we're level 22. We have 16 more levels to the next class change. That's something worth noting. Aren't you, like, tied together by souls? So, like, if you throw her into the fire, you die too? Isn't that how that works? Or is it only the other way that it's one way? That would be slightly different if he were on our team. But he's not on our team. And that's good, because he's kind of crappy. I remember him being kind of one of, like, the worst characters I've ever played in this game. Bill and Ben. Yeah, so we can't let this happen the way it's happening. And there's Salamando. Not gonna lie, kinda prefer how he looked in secret. Also, he's hopping mad. Stop attacking yourself. Okay, well, I can't use the Mana Stone because we are not level 38 yet. Also, we could have used one of these in front of that boss fight, not in front of that cutscene. Thanks. Save statue. Alright. Well, time to tear through these guys. I feel like that's not good to get hit by. So let's heal up. And try not to get murdered again. Alright. I think we still need more health after that. Alright, there we go. Tomato Man. It's no fair. You're not supposed to have summon powers. Only my team's supposed to have summon powers. That's why I've got 2 summoners on my team. I don't care if you change your sword element, just don't do that weird, like, super cyclone spell thing and we're okay. Okay. I think we're done here. So now we gotta figure out how we're getting back to the town. That I don't remember which direction it is. Because this game is designed kind of awkwardly. Nothing there. Alright, let's try and figure out how we're getting back to Tatooine. Or rather, Mos Eisley. Tatooine was the planet. It's been forever since I've seen original Star Wars. I need to watch that again. New Star Wars is kind of crappy, but... Actually, the most sad thing is, you know, when they started the new Star Wars movies, they actually started not too bad. And then they immediately went downhill really hard, really fast. And, you know, it's kind of amazing where you can make the prequel movies look masterful. And, you know, that last one that came out kind of did that, which is amazing. Also, Glitchy the Wonder Triceratops. Okay, now I think we came... Oh, good, I'm freaking... Ah! Stop paralyzing me and petrifying me. It's the worst thing. Alright, full team heal. Oh, I agree. The original Star Wars is the best one, I think. But, you know, I think the prequels were better than, you know, the last couple that have come out. And that is quite a statement to make. Because, you know, those are awful movies. But, you know, the more recent ones are just abysmal. I mean, as bad as the prequels sometimes were, I mean, they were at least memorably bad. These ones are just... Oh, did that thing again. Stop doing that, game. You know, the prequels were at least sort of memorably bad. These are just awful. Alright. Screen clear! I love that move. I think we go this way? I was incorrect. For once. For the first time in my life, I was wrong about something. They could have done a lot of things with those new Star Wars movies to make them not awful, but they didn't. Seriously, I could rant for hours about everything that was wrong with, like, what was it, The Last Jedi? That was such an awful film. That was a film whose main plot point didn't make sense. This is not where I need to be either. Crap. I hate desert areas. Desert areas are the worst. Like, ice areas, they're kind of crap, but they at least look nice. Desert areas are just boring and bad. Okay, I think that was the route that appeared, so we need to go this way. I think. I don't remember coming out of a cave, though. That could be bad for us. I feel like we need to be healed. And yet you're not letting me. Alright, there we go. Hey, chest. Come on, Mimic. Yeah! Got a Polter Box. And it's level 22. So we're gonna get even more experience. Just gotta make sure he doesn't hit us with like his super crits and we're okay. Bonk. That's a good sprite right there. Kind of looks like if Bowser was a box. A little bit. With a little cape. Oh, that could be bad. Bonk. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's get you healed before you die. That sounds like a plan. Come on, Cyclone Slash. Ah, we didn't get a chest, though. I think we did get an item seed, so we can see if we get something interesting there. Might get something that we needed for class changes. Although I'm not sure those are unlocked until later. Stop petrifying me. It's the worst. And it makes me swap characters. It's annoying. I don't remember there being 2 trap rooms in a row. I think we're going the wrong way. But I'm committed to going this way, so I feel like I have to now. Oh, this might actually be where we need to go. There's some great sprites here. Nothing there. Yeah, this looks like we're on the right track. I think we're like 1 square away from town. Which at least means we're kind of on the right track, I guess. And that we're there. Ooh, chest. Honey elixir. Okay, we're at the inn. What we got from the item seeds? Magic rope. And a bumpkin. I don't need items to throw. I don't have a ninja on my team. And also, I don't want a ninja on my team. They're kind of crappy. Alright, well, at least we're back where we need to be. Time to save. Okay. We still have 2 more locations to visit. I think one's going to be a bit trickier than the other, but... let's call our old pal Mr. Turtle. Oh, and we're nice enough to wave at him, because he's our friend. Mr. Friendly Turtle. Okay, now we gotta figure out which one of the other locations is the one we need to go last. question is, which one is the Beast Kingdom? Because that's the one we should do last. I'm just not sure which one is which. I'm also not seeing a place where we can land. Alright, well, let's go this way. Okay, so I think the one in the center is the Beast Kingdom, I think. I mean, the nice thing is we can just swing by one, and if it's wrong, we go to the other. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think this is where we need to go. Is this the one we need to go to or not? Ah. Yeah, we need to go this way last. Alrighty. That's not the button I needed. That's the one I needed. Alright. Let's get to the other place we need to go. Should be around here, I think. I mean, it's supposed to be there, but I think we have to go through here to get there. I think. This looks familiar, kind of. But it's not where I think it is, I don't think. Yeah, no, this is different. This reminds me of like one of the first towns, though. Any new equipment for me? Yes. I'll take the Moogle suit. And I will take that. Because if you can dress like a Moogle, why not dress like a Moogle? No, I want to talk to the other guy. I need weapons. Okay. Seems like what I want's that Falchion. That. And that winged spear. That should at least give us a little bit of a boost, and it totally makes use of all that grinding I did. Alright. Oopsie. And I want to replace that plate mail with that Luna mail. And let's swap our characters. Small increase, but small increases add up. Take that. That, and we do appear to be perfectly well equipped now. Gotta find the inn, and we should be on our way to find, I think, Luna next? I think it's Luna we need to go to. And then the last one should be Dryad. I think is kind of the plan. I mean, this is the Moonlight Town. Something tells me it's Luna. Alright, so we go this way. And once again, we get to an area of a maze, if I recall. Oh, this one is a little less obvious from what I remember as well. It's one of those things where you just kind of have to wander around and hope you find where you need to go. Decent experience, though. But that's also because they're higher leveled. Yeah, this is where you're expected to have a class change by about now. The increase in enemy levels definitely shows that. And I believe this is where the Beast Kingdom is as well. I want to heal up. No chest. Crap. Alright. I feel like we need to go left. I think this is one of those areas where it loops around a little bit. And then I think we go north from here. I think there's a north exit here. Bear in mind I am playing off memory from like a year, maybe 2 years ago since I last played this. But I think we need to go north from this general location. No north exit here, so maybe it's the next room. Nothing here. I clearly have no idea where I am. Nice thing is they've got levels, so at least we're getting experience, but they also seem to be doing a decent amount of damage, which is not ideal. Come on, chest. No chest. I think we're okay for healing right now. Okay, well here's a statue. That means there's something significant nearby. It's not a Healy statue though, so it makes me question whether or not a boss is around. I think around here there is a boss. Yeah, right about here. This is another character we could have had in our team. In fact, if I recall, he's like the best melee character. Although our character has higher DPS for the most part. And here's where one of our teammates actually has a plot. Because we have 3 different stories going on with our team. Because we set our team up like that. I think this is a unique boss fight theme. This particular fight. I don't think this guy's a particularly tough fight, though. He doesn't have a lot of special skills from what I remember. He just kind of hits like a truck. Do a team heal just in case. A defense increase would be super useful around here. Let's do that thing. Bonk. Now, if you could heal me up, that would just be super pumpkin. Thank you. This is why we healed up. Like I said, he hits like a truck. But otherwise, he's not too threatening. Which suits me just fine. I don't think that heal's gonna help. Nope, gonna have to use a couple wishes. The fortunate thing is we've got lots of them, but... I think it's about time. Ah, she's doing her special. Okay, fine, do your special. And then summon something. I think it's important to use summons with our summoner. $150 damage, that's not too shabby. Let's see if we can... I don't know how well that's going to get honored. Oh, it is. Alright, good. Or except it's not. And now we're chaining stuff. So we're basically all dead. She's still going to be dead after that? Yep, she is. Okay, good. Well, the thing is, she's still technically half alive, so I'm not sure a Cup of Wishes would even work on her. Because this game has really tough abilities to discern whether or not something is alive or not, which is not good. I can do a team heal. Because we just need to do that sometimes. I think we've got reason to use a stone golem. Or we've killed him. Either way. Wasn't the most threatening fight ever, but we could have done that a lot better, I think. And that would be my water glass. And there's Luna. Hooray! He's now a baby. Who's gonna go wander out into the woods? Because that's a safe thing for babies to do. I might want to save just in case. He could have been in our party, but isn't. Alright. Save here. And move forward. It's the next mana stone. Yeah, so once again, as I said at the start, there's a bunch of different people who are all supposedly the final boss of this game. But they're not evil, honest. The others are way worse than them, kinda, sorta, because the plot to this game is kinda awkward. Alright, gotta go find Dryad. But first, we have to get through this forest again, and I have to remember where to go. Actually, I think I've got it, so it's not too bad. And I think we go... I want to say north, but no, that's not true. We go right. We will eventually end up needing to go north, but not immediately. I'm all hiccupy now. They all died. Alright. Fight these wolfmen and werewolves, which are somehow distinct creatures in this world for reasons. Oh. Can't increase our spirit, so strength it is, I guess. So she can bonk things better. Treasure. Got a Stardust Herb. I'm not sure what that does. And I think we are almost out of this forest. We can all hope. Our Valkyrie can increase her strength again, so we will do that. Because we'd be fools not to. Ah, she's dead again. Crap. North. I think we're pretty close to the exit. I hope we're pretty close to the exit. Fortunately, this area is not quite as long as the others. So I can't increase my attack, so stamina it is. Hey, learned Flame Saber. The problem with these sabers, though, is while they are effective, you kind of have to know what the enemy's weak against. And I would only ever bother against bosses. Do I have any item seeds? Nope. to rest, I'd like to heal up, and I'd like to save, please. It is now Salamando Day. We will save. Alright, onward. For we have one more location to visit. Alright, so let's get out of here and call our old pal Mr. Turtle. You'd think by now I would remember which button I need to press to open which menu. And yet, here we are. Me once again pressing the wrong menu button. Wavy, wavy, wavy. Okay. One location left to go. Let's go to it. Just gotta remember where we need to go to get there. That's a funny sprite. Alright. Goofy turtle sprite aside, this is where we need to go. And because these are plants from the Moonlight Forest, we need Luna to do a thing. There we go. I mean, it's not like we had a sword and could just hack our way through it or anything. Also, if I may for just a moment, those flowers are pretty. I just like those flowers. Fight the caterpillars. Really delightful music for this area. These kind of remind me of the stars from the desert in Secret of Mana. A little bit. I'm pretty sure that's just palette cycling, but still. Looks quite nice. There are a lot of really cool tricks to just make really nice visuals. Come on, chest. No chests. Alright, well there's a gold thing, so that means something important's nearby. It also means that this is a nice little anchor point where if we die, we don't get sent back too far. Equally important. I'm inclined to go north. Important things are always north. Hey, loot! Yes, please. Ah! See, that's the worst trap, because it hurts everyone. Then I have to heal everyone. That's just a waste of MP. I should have gone back the other way. Crap. Oh well. More experience! That's the important thing. Chocolate. Okay, so we're back at the important statue of importance. Just gonna get a free heal up. Guys, every little bit helps. Okay, so north takes us in a circle to that way. Let's go west. West looks kind of like a dead end. I should have taken the southeast exit. It's weird that it has a spider web attack even though it's a silkworm and not a spider. Wait a minute, that's my move. That's not nice. You can't steal my move. Also, you can't do that much damage to us. Heal us up. I want to say there's like a trick to this area as well. Like, depending on how the flowers are facing, you can kind of tell which way you need to go. Or at least there's an area like this around here that's got one of those sort of puzzles. Like, there's that, like, bright pink one right there. That's sort of a symbol of where you need to go, I think. So we just have to keep our eyes out for something that looks a little outside the norm when we're picking our exits. Because it's one of those sort of things. Come on. Yeah! Okay. Well, they're in the center now, which is a little weird, but one of the exits also has them, so that's the way we gotta go. I think it's safe to infer. Sound effects overlapping. I want to go south. Might want to heal up because my health is kind of dwindly. And this way. I think we are out of the woods. I think these headstones are important to one of our characters. Probably the one who's, you know, relevant here. They're running away because they don't like us too much. Yeah, we can't use any of the facilities because these elves are, I guess, prejudiced against humans? Racist? Something. They don't like us because we're not them. Gotta go talk to someone important around here. You know, I do have a... I think she's an elf in our party. Or she's at least from here, she said. Ergo, I would think she's at least vaguely elven. This house looks important. Maybe it's their elder. You weren't running away from me, though. That was peculiar. I'm not sure what's going on with this sprite. There's a little too much going on with it. Like, I kind of see a beard, but that sort of flows into his shoulders, and he looks like he's got a snake body. It's a little weird. Because plot. It's a sword that does so many things. Northwest, okay. Alright, I think we can now utilize their services up to and including getting better gear. So we might want to do that. See, that's the kind of the problem with buying all the best gear as soon as you can, especially at this point, is just there's better stuff you can get like moments away from it. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, we can sell some stuff. We're gonna have to, I guess. Alright, so I can sell that, and I can sell that, and I can sell that, and that, and that. We can sell this, and this, and this. I'm gonna hold on to that because that is the outfit for my favorite character from the previous game. Let's go with armor, sell all this crap that we don't need anymore. Make a few more gold pieces that we don't really need. But if nothing else, it makes some inventory space, which is more what we're looking for right now. Sell all these weapons. Alright. We should really refill our cup of wishes while we have the moment too, just because we have run out of them. Okay. Now we need to buy. So that one's 440, that's worth a few more. That one is worth a little bit more, so we're going to give that to her. A bit more of a boost. You know, for 40 more gold, you get a little bit more damage. It seems like such an insignificant sum for the boost you get. Which, I mean, I get it. It's not a huge amount, but still. Okay. 31. Obviously, I need that. Oh, we got new hats. We do need those. Alright. Obviously, we're giving that to her. And that ribbon. That'll help. The difference in cost for armor is kind of insane, though. Alright. I need that button. Okay. We don't need a Chion, we need a Shamshir. Visor. Yes, please. Get that reflex armor. Still need a new bracer, still need that. Although I think that spot is for shields, which will be basically used by no one. Okay, swap that for that, get an extra 10 damage. Swap that for an extra 2, although we get a little bit more magic defense, which is kind of nice. Nothing for rings, that's okay. Extra 15 damage, yes please. Alright. See what we got for magic. So increase defense, increase speed, I think. Oopsie. Controller drift. Quit it. Okay. So that's increased speed. Let's increase int and spirit. Okay. So that could be useful. And that's just raw damage. That'll be useful. Okay, so we got Stone, lightning, fire, and ice? Yeah. Nothing new for Sprite, though. That's okay. Might want to save, might want to... Oh yeah, Cups of Wishes, we need those. Where is the general store around here? Here it is. Got enough of that, got enough of that. That goes straight to storage, that does me no good. Gonna buy all these. Alright, we are stocked up. Let's get to an inn. Try and heal ourselves up a little bit. 10 golds, they're actually being kind of hospitable to us now. Actually, we need Luna, so we might want to set it to night, so we might have to go back and take another sleep. Let's try that again. Yes. PM. There we go. They said we need to go to the northwest to get to Dryad Stone. It's just worth remembering. Gives us a direction in which to move. And now they're named. Because that was Sprite's parents. I need to go northwest, but I forget how we get that to work. I think we have to go back to the area with the statue. And then we're just sort of prompted to open up a path. I think if we look at the statue. I might be wrong, though. Since we've got the option to go right, we might as well. I don't think we'll get lost here yet. I mean, if we do, we at least get a little bit more experience. And these enemies aren't exactly super threatening. This looks kind of like the direction they told us to go in. We're back at the entrance, aren't we? Yeah, we are. This area is kind of just like that. A little bit. That's okay. We'll figure out how to get northwest yet. Plus, again, more experience. Gets us close to that second class change. Alright. So I think we just need to go to where that statue was. I'm not sure if we immediately have to go this way or we have to go left. Because I know the flowers indicate south. Okay, here we are at the thing. Yes. There's Luna. There we go. They are rather nice flowers, as I've said. Save the game because, again, like I said, gold statue means something significant. And if there's a boss fight in the way, it's better to be prepared for that. I genuinely don't remember if there is one, though. This is kind of one of those areas that I just do not remember. Just keep smacking them. Eventually they'll stop getting up. Uh-oh. Yeah, got a chest. With chocolate. We are got a nice little stockpile of chocolate. Enough to make Willy Wonka blush. Oh, these guys are actually about a level above us. That might not be good. That might indicate some things that are less than ideal. I mean, hopefully not, but might want to be prepared for that. Oh no, it's Tropiccolo. Okay. Now, I do know this. Because that is a flower. Firepower is going to be useful. I'm just going to keep hitting Mr. Flower. As long as our firepower doesn't wear off, I think we got this fight. Because at least this enemy I know how to utilize elements against. Actually, while we're here... Or not. That could happen. Alright, well, you're not asleep, so I'm going to use this. Give everyone firepower. Bonk. Fillet me bonk. You should get firepower as well. It's a nice sprite as well. That's sort of like sword kneeling pose. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I don't want to be knocked asleep. Especially when I want to do this! Spinny Flame Cyclone Slash. Just keep hitting it. I think it's going to fall over real quick. Nice combo. That should wake him up. Oh, and I don't lose my elements. Nice. No longer targeting the main body makes me think it's probably down. Or it's just invulnerable for the second. I understand. We'll probably be done pretty quick. We're just about to get Dryad, and I think we'll call it. It's been about 2 hours. Okay, that was interesting. I mean, you're still a plant, and I'm still going to do this to you, but that was interesting, Mr. Plant Man. This is not a very threatening boss. This might be one of the least threatening bosses ever. Although that's a nice freeze frame. That's a freaky face. Again, I have Fire Element. You're not exactly the most threatening thing anymore. So I can do this. Flamey Cyclone. Unless you're healing yourself, there's not a lot of threat you pose to me. Oh no, 50 damage. Okay, you... Whoopsie, I don't want Twinkle Rain. I want Heal All. Yes, please. Bonk. I fear not you, plant man. I mean, you're a plant. You're just a giant overgrown vegetable. That was a very non-threatening fight, especially considering we already had, like, 3 fights today that were, like, 2-on-1 boss fights. Those are stupid. That was a fun fight. Not complicated, not dumb. Maybe a little easy, but it wasn't stupid. That's the important thing. It's Dryad. And Dryad is just as depressed as she's always been. We have to encourage her to once again have Dryad magic or whatever. Poor Dryad. The island where mana is all over this place. Alright. Ah, no strength, no stamina. Spirit it is. Valkyrie doesn't get strength. Should probably increase her spirit as well. Enchantress. Spirit is getting an increase. Yes, please. Now we just gotta get to the save point. And I think we shall call it. We won! I'm a different character now. I don't like that. Stop swapping my character. Alright. MP and HP are restored. Save game, hell yes. We still need 14 more levels before we're going to get that class change, but we're well on our way. We now have a full complement of spirits as well as mana stones, even if some of them are not in the best of shape. I guess next time we go find the mana sword. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do streams every single night, plus other stuff like this when I happen to have the time. I'm trying to find a better way to balance that. You may also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which at this point is over 1,300 videos waiting just for you, of all sorts of games, even some I'm sure you've never heard of. Seriously, I got something for you, I'm sure. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon, support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is fighting stupid boss fights, and less stupid boss fights. But any boss that chains magic a whole bunch of times and fight multiples of at once, you might want to rethink that boss fight, because that's not a fun boss fight. But you'll get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like how good it is to have a full complement of spirits to your party, and how bad some of those bosses are. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.